You have to be very comfortable with this notion of being an outsider. You don't want to just be this imposition upon a landscape. My name is GAIA. I have been working in the streets in an illegal and legal capacity for about 7 or 8 years now. I travel frequently throughout the world, producing large-scale murals. I began doing street work when I was in high school and came from a very illegal approach where you make some prints and you go out on the bike with a bucket of wallpaper adhesive and put it up alone. Literally doing guerrilla branding, ultimately. I travel about 11 months out of the year now for about 2 years. It was nice to be able to take the opportunity to come to a place like Kingston. I was able to say yes to this wall and this project, not only because it was such an amazing surface to be able to paint on and such an awesome opportunity to be able to work on this scale, but also because the festival is something that is admirable. And it's amazing to be able to produce something of this scale, on this caliber, with such incredible people. I wanted to make this goddess coming out of an exhausted quarry. And then you see New York City behind it, which so much of what's underneath us went into one of the greatest cities in the world. The idiosyncrasy of this wall was that I worked in the mornings on the landscape so that I could let the drips fall down and really blend with each other before the sun was hitting it so it wouldn't dry as fast. And then in the afternoons and the evenings, slowly filling in all the cracks of the mortar and just making sure that there's a nice layer of latex before I go on with the spray paint. I like to keep a lot of the wall raw. One amazing crutch of being a street artist is that you're able to use the place and the surface as an aspect of your artwork. It's not a blank canvas and never will be and never could be. The performative aspect of producing a mural in any situation really makes or breaks a piece, absolutely. Sometimes you think that you will be in a very vitriolic and or critical environment, and then you go there and you realize that these conservative people that you're so afraid of painting in front of are in fact the most receptive, and vice versa. You think you're gonna have a breeze and you end up having a difficult time. I'm always trying to understand a place, but I'm always in opposition to that place. I inevitably always will be, because I can't ever say that I'm authentically a part of that place. But this is the notion of agonistic democracy, and this is the foundation of what I base my artistic practice on. It's this notion that we have to always communicate with our neighbors and try to find some sort of non-violent approach to irreconcilable understandings and differences in ideologies. And I feel like that's what O-Positive is very much about, is extending not only the broader scope of the healthcare system and who is included and excluded, but it is also about a more organic approach to how we react and interact and be with one another in a non-violent capacity.